They have no confidence that you'll say yes, so they feel they have a better shot if they trick you or drop breadcrumbs. Well, yeah, again, because if a guy does anything too strong, he's gonna immediately be a sex offender. So, and trust me, Nikki, your pussy's not worth that. All right, whether you believe it or not. She's in love with him, and she loves the fact that she loves that he don't love her. But yeah. But no, I get where Nikki's going with this, and she's right because I did this when I was younger because you ain't trying. Well, here what she says they won't feel the sting. Yeah, I did this when I was because you don't because see, yeah, she's right. I totally agree with her. But on the other hand of it, see, she's a woman, so all she has to do is sit back and wait. She doesn't have to see because with any human, if you keep sending them out there. And for whatever reason, they keep getting rejected, ghosted, left on red, and all that shit. No reply, that never replied back to. Of course, at some point, people are just gonna get tired of feeling rejected and feeling hurt. You see, but see, women don't understand it. In the dating market. Women don't understand that. They don't understand that. So it's easy for them to kind of look down on that. It's easy for them to look down because, like I said, at the end of the day, women, like what's the bitch name from last night? Evelyn, I can't remember her name. Emily. All she gotta do is just go sit in the Starbucks and just wait, or just go to a bar and get a free water and just sit there and wait. That's all. She don't have to deal with actually gaining the courage to go approach a bitch, see if she's see if they even might be in a good mood or not. Because that rejection, you can take that shit personally. Nikki has no idea. See, this is why. Now she is on the right path about the reality of the dating market. But what I want to shed light on is, at the same time, women have absolutely no idea the difficulties of what it is to actually have courage in the fucking world. You see, because here's the thing. If you were to read an article like this, like I'm sure I did when I was younger, if you were to read an article like this, you would immediately think that something's wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you. Okay? If you let a woman tell it, it's always going to be your fault. If you let her sit back in her comfort zone of explaining what happened with guys who are nice and all that, if you let her tell it, it's always going to be all the man. She's never going to shed light on, well, how come you never approached anybody? Did you ever approach anybody? Were you ever in this position? Yeah, she'll never elaborate on that. And even if she did, it's a low chance she's going to get rejected because again, every man wants a piece of side pussy. So, and see, while yes, she is on the right. This is a good article, I think, for one man to read off to another man and go in depth on. But at the same time, like that Adine girl, the Adine bitch from I think I did Adine last week. The white bitch. We're talking with that guy who was a nice guy. See, she'll leave out the section where fucking every man can use a piece of side pussy, and the U.S. is essentially a free fucking bed and breakfast for her. She'll leave out the side that she literally is terrified to ever approach a man and have to organically create some shit, a conversation to keep some shit going to see if a man likes her. She never has to dive into that world. So and then on top of it, and then the funny part is they end up getting confidence off that shit. They end up getting confidence off the fact that they don't even have to have courage. They get confident off that. It's fucking embarrassing. It's if anything, like women should be embarrassed to talk about this shit with a straight face. They should be embarrassed about this shit. But again, women know in the world that most men would just rather go blame themselves and fix themselves because men are the fixers of the world. Men would rather go home and fix themselves to try to be better, to be what woman wants, instead of woman maybe taking on the same characteristics of men, especially when it's not comfortable, and seeing what reality's actually fucking like. They know that. So they know you would rather just go, oh, well, yeah, I need to stop doing this. I need to stop doing that. I need to stop doing this. You'll do that long before you actually question Nicole or Adine or Emily. You'll go off and question yourself. You want to know why? Because you want to fuck her and she's pretty. That's why. And you scared you're going to lose her. Yeah, and you scared you ain't going to see another one of her again. Especially in America. You see one cute girl, it'd be fucking around, be 3 weeks before you see another one, like her again, and because all of them fat and stupid in America. And she knows that. She knows that. But you know what? But you know what? Then what happens is, you know, they end up coming across a dude like me or better than me, like, and they end up like Emily last night. Just like her whole channel is complaining that she can't keep any of the men. She can't keep a man. They gonna end up like that because they gonna come across a man like me or better than me who doesn't care, who's just not gonna care, and like all this that's not gonna affect me. Now that'll affect that dude, you know, in the airport or some shit like that. You'll hold that pussy over his head and get him to go buy you a house later. You can manipulate him like that. But you know there's men that ain't, there's straight men who that ain't gonna work on, because some straight men learn what that shit is and know, yeah, you ain't nothing but a piece of fucking shit, flat out, period. Ray Allen, yeah, Ray Allen, Yo, what's up, Elijah? That's the sick way. That's the sick reality. Yeah, they end up getting confidence from knowing they don't have to try, from knowing they don't have to have courage. That's a lot of where their confidence comes from, dude. Because where else is their confidence coming from? What? Seriously, I mean, really sit down and think about this shit. Where else would confidence? Where would confidence come from out of a woman? Where? In the whole overall scheme of shit, where would confidence come from? Why should she have confidence? For what reason? So let's continue. Because like I said, this girl, she's not bad. Instead of taking that ball and running with it, he throws it back in your court. Nice guys don't clarify their intent. They tap dance around the subject hoping to get lucky. They're flirting with you unless you're not okay with that, and then they totally weren't. Well, okay, and now I'm going to elaborate on this too, especially dealing with American women. If a guy fucked around and comes out and is too blunt with her, well, now he's harassing, he's sexual harassing, he's every name in the book that basic reject bitches, you know, toxic masculinity, whatever the fuck, all this shit, right? So especially in America, what are men supposed to do? Are they supposed to risk a sexual assault charge, or just read your mind and know when it's okay to be gangster with you and say nice tits, bitch? You know, which one do you want? Like, and again, see, this is why American men are in such a fucking pickle right now, right? Because women are put in a position of leadership. Because now it's like, well, because then you got to ask the question, well, what do you want, women? And that just makes it worse because bitches don't want to lead shit. If you let her lead it, it's going to be destroyed. And that's how you end up in this position. Especially in America. So here's the thing. If a guy wanted to clarify his intent with you, okay, I want to shove my dick down your throat, Nikki. How about that? And in America, she'd run away, call the police. That man's a rapist. Okay, I'll be every name in the book. So what am I supposed to do? You see what I'm saying? And see this is why these bitches are so frustrated. Because they end up in this position of leadership, but bitches ain't built to lead nothing. So, and like anything and everything else women are leading, it ends up directly in the fucking dirt every time. Every fucking time. They're not made to lead shit. They don't want to lead nothing. They don't want to lead anything. So this continues. They're desperate to avoid accountability for their choices. Well, yeah, when you can just say whatever you want and have a sex charge put on him, when you can literally just make something up, and now this motherfucker got a third degree, got a felony. Of course he gonna be afraid to be held accountable if he wants to be if he don't want to beat around the bush and tell you what the fuck he want, and depending on how you feel that day, Nikki, all you gotta do is say he looked at you or called you too many times. Now he got a restraining order, and now he got court dates and shit. Of course he gonna be scared to be accountable for his actions, because y'all dingbat dumbass American bitches and fucked everything up, nigga, because you think you run shit. Of course he gonna be afraid. I don't blame him for being afraid. Like look, American men. I feel sorry for American men being stuck with you, Nikki. I feel sorry for them. Cause now they gotta follow a dingbat bitch, and and dingbat bitches ain't meant to run shit. They have no confidence that you'll say yes, so they feel they have a better shot if they trick you or drop breadcrumbs. Well, yeah, again, because if a guy does anything too strong, he's gonna immediately be a sex offender. So, and trust me, Nikki, your pussy's not worth that. All right, whether you believe it or not. Fucking oh my god. But see, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Like, what she's saying does make sense, for real. Like, okay, you can apply this logic once you leave the U.S., and I'd say even the UK, you can apply this logic and get out those countries and be fine. But not in America. You gonna have a court date in 30 days following this bitch. All right. But again, what she's saying is not wrong. But that's that culture in America. But you follow Nikki. Who you follow Nikki, your ass you gonna have a court date in 45 days. All right. And then don't listen to she's right, but don't do that shit in America. Because on the flip side, see, look, she can walk down and she can do all this, and she ain't going to jail. She ain't going to have no court date. See, that's what I say. See, women don't have a problem with dating colleagues at work and all that, because well, like I said with the LaRue Pierce dude, like it's always some guy who's going to immediately vouch for them whenever she just figures she don't like some other dude. See, she has no skin in the game of losing anything in that shit. Nothing. She has no skin in the game. She has no risk in losing. She has literally zero risk in losing. So she can do all this. She can cut to the fucking point. She can not drop breadcrumbs and be direct. She can do all that. And she has nothing. Nicole, she has nothing to worry about. Nothing. But you, as a man, let you be too direct. Oh, you have a court date in 45 days, bro. And they not going to listen to you unless, like, I got lucky. All right, I got for a few reasons. I got lucky, but in part, and a lot of it was because I had to go in and had to go above and beyond to pull evidence against that bitch who tried to get me with that shit. I ain't gonna call her a bitch like that because she was just young, but still, it was a reality situation. I had to go above and beyond to even be seen as, well, maybe, you know what I'm saying? Well, maybe she might be wrong. I had to go above and beyond, right? That woman privilege, dude. That woman privilege. See, that woman privilege is far stronger than male privilege in the world. And at least in the U.S., I'll say that. In the U.S., that female privilege is far stronger because she can manipulate social circles. That's worth more than money. Social circles is worth more than money when shit gets real. All right, your social circle will do something that's worth $1 million, but $1 million you probably can't do the same thing that a social circle can when you know the right people. So yeah, she's gonna so yeah, they want to be vague. So if you don't like what they're offering, then they never meant it that way. So it's not their fault that you read them wrong. But if you do like what they're offering, then that's what they meant all along. And aren't they also clever and charming for it? Again, yeah. When a guy can, well, yeah, because yeah, again, Nikki, when you can literally fucking just decide you wasn't comfortable with it and call the police, he's immediately in legal trouble. Whereas you don't have that problem the other way around. Nikki, you don't have that problem. See, topics like this again is why I say women literally have no idea the the differences in difficulty it is between men and women in the dating market. They can't even begin to understand. They can't. They just can't do it. They can try, and it's usually, humorous to watch it. She continues. I see tons of posts where women want to know how to get the guy to take the ball back or what to do with a shy guy. How about recognizing that this guy can't lead and the only ball he can play is dodgeball? Again, well, how about fixing court systems and legal systems to where women just aren't automatically immediately believed just because she's uncomfortable with a guy at work? and then the guy fuck around and lose his job or some shit like that. How about fixing that? Yeah, we ain't gonna talk about that. Nikki, well, cause like I said last night, woman is so dense, she can't even. If you even bring this up, I want to see, like, every time you see bitches' faces on camera and they actually get brought with like legit questions like this, her face, every time her face, because she's trying to understand, right? She's trying to understand, and here's what happens when women hear guys like me bring up questions like this. See, everything about a woman's life is choreographed, right? But so when she hears a question like that, this is completely unorthodox for her because it's not choreographed. It's off the dome reality, right? So when I just say, her immediate reaction is going to go, because she's trying to compute it. Every fucking time, dude, every fucking time, when they get approached with genuine fucking questions that need genuine responses that actually took intricate, in-depth thought, and it's not gonna make woman look like a fucking princess of the fucking land, every time she's gonna listen to you, she's gonna go, and then when you ask her to respond, she's gonna be like a German Shepherd mixed with a fucking 2-year-old. She's gonna go, trying to compute it. Wait a minute. I gotta think. Every fucking time. It never fails. Even with my girl, when I bring some shit up like that to her, she always has to stare off and go. Because they do it, and they all do the same blink. Like they blink down kind of fast, but it comes up slower. Like they go, and their head always shake a little bit. I'm telling you, every fucking time, dude. It never fucking fails. It never fails. Because if she can have a choreographed response to it, then you see the wheel, you see the gears shifting, and you can smell her brain burning because it's taking genuine thought now. It's not because she can't choreograph that. See them bitches on fucking on American TV. See all them bitches on American talk shows, American TV. Well, you should be positive for women's rights and all that, because she practiced that speech in the mirror 50 times over the last 3 years just to brush up on her choreographed movements and choreographed speeches. She practiced that shit.